Here's some more goofy insults from Tecton TV. Why is he putting the whiny baby noise over the bit where I essentially thank him for helping my channel out? If by squash you mean be a reliable lolcow for, you're doing a great job. One of Tecton's arguments is that Yahweh deliberately made part of the Bible hard for lay people to understand because he wants to keep lazy people out of his kingdom, and I asked why. Why does this matter? Is there a lot of work to do in heaven? And he essentially says yes. He cited a passage in which people are entrusted with money and some of them hoard it while others productively invest it, and those who invest it are praised. But I asked if there is work to do in heaven. Do people really have to manage money in heaven? Tecton thinks that there are books in the Bible that weren't meant for everyone to read and understand. I asked why they would be included in the canon if that were the case, especially considering the fact that so many people misinterpret them. He seems to think that I am inconvenienced by their presence, but that's not what I said at all. In fact, I said that I am entertained by their inclusion. Then he asks why study history at all, but excluding the books that weren't meant for everybody from the canon in no way prevents them from being studied by historians. It will, however, make them less likely to be misapplied by fundamentalists. And again, it does entertain me. That's not the issue. He accused me of presenting myself as an authoritative voice on these issues, and I explained that merely opining on something in no way implies that one is an authoritative voice. Then he plays this clip that he thinks is a gotcha. Some folks have said that my channel is the only channel that does talk about atheism still. That's a bit hyperbolic. Martimer 81 and a few others still do. I generally prefer to stay within my area of expertise. The key word that Tecton seems to have missed is generally. Not everything I talk about is something which I claim or imply any expertise. In my videos addressing him, I ask questions about biblical hermeneutics. I in no way present myself as an expert on this topic. Most of what I say to him is asking him questions. I don't say this is how the Bible should be interpreted. Rather, I ask, why do apologists interpret the Bible in this way? This is not something someone who presents himself as an expert would do. I asked Tecton why those who compiled the Bible neglected to exclude the books that weren't meant for everyone from a book that proselytizers try to give to everyone, especially given how fundamentalists misapply the contents of those books. He argues that fundies will still misapply them even if they're not in the canon. Perhaps many would. I don't, however, think it is unreasonable to suppose that excluding them from the canon could discourage at least some fundies from misapplying them. If that could deter even just a few fundies, I think it's worth doing. To everyone who helps me out on Patreon, you're a big help. Thanks so much.